All right, good evening, everyone. And I see 7 people online na, ano ba to, makikipagkulitan ba sa atin to tonight? Or, syempre. Okay. So, sabi natin kagabi, we posted last night, sabi natin, that we will be talking about updates about Maiden and Giane. And then we will talk about, just us, usap-usap lang, chika-chika, if there are people watching, and if um, you know, you have an answer to our question. So, yung pag-uusapan natin, what we wanted to talk about the first thing that you will do after the pandemic. So, what do you want to do after the pandemic? All right. Si Bear ang speaker. Yes. Si Bear kanina, the pink one, her name is Europe. Ayun. Tas ito naman si Marcus. Ito ang mga babies ko. And they're not for sale. Live selling. Pink Den. Hello. Hi, Ruby Lane. Good evening. And of course, good evening to everyone who's here. Okay. Bakit ganun hindi ko na makita kung sino ang online? Okay. So, since I cannot see your names, please comment below so that I can see who's here. Okay. So, I just want to say hello. So while waiting for other people, I want to ask how you guys are. How's your day? So for me, ano bang ginawa ko today? What's today? Monday? Yeah. Happy. It was a good Monday for me. I went out, had my lashes done, and then had coffee with a friend. So it was a great day. I visited Oh My Gulay, or more popularly known as Vocas. It's one of my favorite hangouts in Baguio City. I still love it. The view, the food, the coffee, it's still great. So, if you have time, you guys should check it out. Okay, sana hindi nalilate yung update ng phone ko, di ba? Okay, or, well, I don't see anyone leaving comments. So, I'm guessing we're all good. All right. Well, it's been a long day for everybody, and it's Monday, so I'm guessing it's not easy to go online today, which is okay. So let's just wait a little bit more before we move on to our updates. But I see that nakita ko si ano kanina. I saw Daddy Ernel. He was watching a while ago. So if you'd like to leave a comment below to tell us how Maiden is, then please do so. Yeah, although I messaged him a while ago, I asked how Maiden is. And he said that Maiden is doing better. She's still at the hospital. Okay. Ano na namang nangyari sa ating live? Mm. Yeah, I think it is okay now. All right. Yeah, I see that it's okay. So yeah, I got a message from Daddy Arnel a while ago because I asked how Maiden was, and he said that Maiden is okay. Yeah, actually, I saw some videos of her. Her mom posted some videos of her a while ago, and she looked really happy and healthy. Mukha siyang healthy, like she doesn't look sick at all. So I think that's one of the things that I really love about her. It's one of the things that Jesse and I love about Maiden because, when you look at her, she acts like she's not sick. She's really strong. So, those are the kind of people, the kind of children who really are fighting. They're fighters, and that they're going to survive because they are very strong, physically and mentally. So, in spite their sickness, they still do their best to live as normally as they could. So I think that is one of her greatest, traits. She's a lovely, lovely girl, and we wish that she'd get well soon. All right. I think it's that is everybody's wish, right? Okay. Since yeah, and also Giane had her sixth chemo yesterday. So according to her mom, she was in a lot of pain after the treatment, but hopefully she's better today. And there. So, what is your answer to our question? Let me ask. Jessa is here. I know you're watching. So, you liked the question. You said, what is the first thing that you will do after the pandemic? So, what's your answer to that? Because for me, absolutely the first thing I'll do is to travel and hopefully to go hiking. So that's the very first. Because for now, I can do everything else. Like I go get coffee, I read a lot of books, I hang out with my friends, I meet my friends. Yeah. And I do a lot of volunteer work. So those are the things that I'm passionate about, and I still get to do them. So after the pandemic, the first thing that I'll do would be to go hiking. Hmm. Yeah, I'm watching. Yes, I see you. I know that you're watching. So, how about you? What's the first thing that you will do after the pandemic? But don't say that you're going to travel because uh, I already took that answer. So, what is yours? Coffee, by the way. I will travel. I know it's one of the things that we want to do together. Um, as friends, right? I think that people have been caught up, staying at home. People are getting bored, and we're all getting this cabin fever feeling. So everybody wants to travel. Yeah. So for me, I don't really want to go far. Honestly, the only place that I want to go to would be Takadang, in my hometown in Kibungan, Benguet. That's it. I want to hike there. That's the first thing that I will do after the ACQ. So, how about you? Where do you want to go? Where would you want to travel? You want to travel, but where? Beach. Yeah. Agtupis. Of course. Why not? I like that. That's a great idea. Go to the beach and travel. Yeah. Well, maybe for me, that will be the second thing that I'll do. Yeah. The first thing would be to go mountain climbing in Takalang. And yeah, the next thing would be to go to the beach. I really like that idea. It's a good idea. Although I'm not going to wear a two-piece like you, I cannot do that. Not after the pandemic. Not after all the weight we've gained during pandemic. I think that's really difficult. Arnell says, for me, I want to work. Yes, of course. Well, because I think for many people, they're still working, right? Like for me and many others, we're working from home. So, but I know that that is lucky. I mean, for those who are working from home, I hope they know that it's a privilege because not everybody gets to work from home. So, yes, many people also want to go back to work after the pandemic. Yeah. That was si Daddy Arnell, but I hope you're feeling better now. Arnell, I hope you're feeling better. Um, by the way, nice haircut. I saw your photo. You got a haircut. It's nice. You look 5 years younger. I thought you were gonna keep that hair until after the pandemic. Jessa says Thailand. Yeah, Bali, right? Um, yeah, my son and I were supposed to go to Bali last year, June, I booked a 5-day trip for my son and I last June, but of course the pandemic happened, so then I had to cancel it. You don't want to wear two-piece, why not, right? Uh, Everybody can do that. Arnel, yeah, it looks better on you. Baka ma'am. But yeah. So, for those who do not know, yeah, the guy in the chat box, Arden Ignacio Gans, that's Daddy Arnel, that's Maiden's dad. So, ever since this thing happened, we have been talking almost every day, asking for updates, and thank you so much, Daddy Arnel, for being very patient. Of course, letting us know how Maiden is. Because naturally, we are also worried about her, especially because she's been at the hospital for days now. Today's her 5th day, and like I said, I saw some videos, and she looks a lot healthier. So we're really happy about that. Although according to Daddy Arnelia, she's still bleeding. She's still bleeding a little in spite of her soma sessions. But well, we are hoping for the best, and we really hope that she gets better soon. Nagpa-haircut pala si Dad. Yeah, he did. He posted some photos that he got a haircut. He's like 5 years younger. Hi, Jarlene. Good evening there. Yeah, good morning to you, I think. Thanks for the updates. Yeah. And I hope your lovely daughter is doing well. And of course, you too. And we're really looking forward to more videos, more songs from your lovely daughter. You're lucky to have her, absolutely. Yeah. So, how about you? What's the first thing you'll do after the pandemic? But if you're in the US, I think things are like basically almost back to normal where you are. I'm not sure. But I heard that in some parts of the US, people can now go out without masks as long as they are vaccinated. But here in the Philippines, I think it's a long shot, but hopefully it'll also happen. Hmm. Travel there in the Philippines. It's the first thing you'll do. Travel here? Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. I also have my uncle. He also lives in San Diego. Yeah, they and that's what they said. That's the same thing they said. Like after the pandemic, they would want to come here, but he's really homesick because they usually come home every year, and they're planning on coming home in September, I think, if it happens. But I think it would be really a good idea, for the world to have some normalcy. That's the truth. Tapantay ang kape, of course, of course. There are now a lot of coffee shops here. You're gonna love it. I don't know when the last time was that you were here, but like in the last year, there have been, they've put up a lot of coffee shops here in Baguio City and in La Trinidad. Because I think one of the best things, one of the silver linings of the pandemic is that people became more creative and more people put up their own businesses. So all around La Trinidad and Baguio City, I think, there are a lot of coffee shops, and they're usually like outdoor dining. It's amazing. Like we could spend one day is not enough to see all the coffee shops here. But of course we could go around, absolutely. And, we are in Benguet. I mean, given this location, we have the best coffee ever. So, coffee is always a good idea. Barako is better than Starbucks. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely agree. Steve. Hello. Hi, Steve. How are you? My cousin. Uh, and I'm not sure, Steve. I never asked if Kurt is your cousin, but probably. But good, Steve. Hi. Always good, and I hope you are too. And by the way, guys, since my cousin is here, he is a member of the Triwit and the Gang. Is it Triwit or Triwit? I don't know how to pronounce it, but their group, they also have these concerts for cause, charity concerts. And if you remember last May 7th, I announced that they were going to have a concert last May 8th for 3 beneficiaries through their page. And if I'm not mistaken, they have another concert on May 22nd. So, yeah, that's on Saturday. So do watch out for them and also support their concerts because they also cater to a lot of beneficiaries, usually from Tuba, but I think now they have different beneficiaries from outside of Tuba, so from Benguet. So let's give them some love, like their page, and also watch and support their concerts. They sell tickets, so hopefully you'll support them too. Ah, no. Okay, he's not related to Kurt Sebio. Yeah, ang daming magandang cafe here sa La Trinidad in Baguio. Yes, yes, that is true. Our group, our friends, we have been going around different coffee shops, although I've been an absentee, but I do my best. Elevate Benguet movement. So if you're interested to know or to find out the best coffee shops or the best restaurants lately, or the best in town, please check out our page. It's Elevate Benguet movement. You'll see our reviews, photos of different restaurants and coffee shops here in Baguio City in La Trinidad. So lately, I think last Thursday, the group went to Deli Cafe. That's located at KM 6 kilometers 6, somewhere around Baptiste Road, before COA. Right, if I'm right. And I heard that they have really good coffee. So, yeah, like I said, if you want to find the best coffee shops and restaurants around town, check out our page, Elevate Benguet Movement. We have all the reviews, photos, videos. Check them out. Yeah. And, yeah, nice meeting you, Steve. Meet Jessa. She's a great friend of mine. And, actually, the brain, behind the Music for Maiden concert. She also does a lot of charity work. So hopefully we can continue with our project. So thank you guys. By the way, we would like to thank those who have sent donations for Giane, and some people are still sending for Maiden. So thank you very much, guys, for your trust and support. And in case you missed it, again, we don't have a schedule yet for Maiden's liver transplant. Actually, we don't even know if she's going to have one because the doctors here in the Philippines, they would want to maximize all the procedures, all the surgical procedures that they can do before they bring Maiden for a liver transplant. So they're saying it's the last resort. So as much as possible, they don't want to do it. So they will do everything that they can here in the Philippines. So if that doesn't fly, then we'll do the liver transplant. But don't worry, because of course your donations are safe with us, and we'll make sure that Maiden will make use of them. So no worries. And well, I think the good news though is that they're saying that she might not need to undergo the liver transplant, but that's not an assurance yet. We will have to wait. Okay, and also for Giane, again, if you missed it, she has stage 3 liver cancer. So she's supposed to have 9 sessions of chemotherapy. She just had her 6th session yesterday. So after the 9 sessions, then they'd have to assess, and she'd have to have a surgical procedure to remove the mass in her liver. And after that, she'd have post-surgery chemotherapy. So please let us continue helping her because they need a lot of support for that. Yeah. Okay. Ah. All right. Yeah. According to Steve, it's no dua duet. No three. Ah, I see. Okay, now I understand. Okay, I didn't get that. Okay, now I understand. That's why it's triwit, because there's 3 of them. It's triwit, or 3 of them. So if it's 2, it's duet, right? So because there are 3 people, it's triwit. Okay, that's what he was trying to explain. Okay, good. Thank you, Steve. Hey, Steve, how about you? What is the first thing that you'll do after the pandemic? I wonder what you're gonna do after the pandemic. Because I think that you're living a normal life, like I still see you hang out with your friends and family. You're still singing. You still do the concerts and stuff. So what will you do? To you, yeah, yeah. That's why. So it's true it. It's not try it. Yeah. Three. And maybe you can sing with them, Jessa. One day. It would be great, I think. All right. So hello to those who just tuned in. Hello to those who just joined us. And yeah, again, we just gave some updates about Maiden and Gian's condition. And now we are just kind of talking about the first thing that people will do after the pandemic. So for me, it's I'm gonna go hiking. For Jessa, she plans to go to Thailand, Bali. I think that's where she wants to go. She wants to go to the beach. For others, I'm not so sure. Okay, all right. And by the way, we have here, yeah, Jarlyn. Yeah, hi, and also Ruby Lane, right? Ruby Lane is here. And last night they asked to give a shout out to, um, what's that? To their group. I'm sorry, Ruby Lane, I kind of forgot all the the name of your group. I have short-term memory loss. But but thank you for always supporting us and our projects. And by the way, she is here with us, mommy Ruby Lane. She has a baby. His name is Andre, and he also needs help. So if you would like to help them, please reach out to Mommy Ruby Lane. She's here, and she also has a Facebook page. So just check that out. All right. It's really, but I think that, people here in Baguio City, I think that we are luckier than other people in different places because, when you go, okay, House of God Charity Works. Yes, hello. Hello to House of God Charity Works. Okay, that's the group. Arnell, I think, is also a member of that group. Uh, they have been very supportive. They've been sharing our posts and in our videos, and we hope that you can help them out too. That we can help each other out. And of course, the Eager Dreamers, they have been very supportive of us. So also, thank you for that. Um, yeah, and if you missed it, Daddy Arnell said that after the pandemic, he wants to work. So I think that is a really great idea. Many people have lost their jobs um, during the pandemic. So hopefully, after the pandemic, everything gets better. And, you know, people get to do the things that they want to do. Okay, Steve said, Trio J first group, then Adanay They are the gang, equals Truett and the gang. Okay. Okay, so it's now Truett and the gang. Please support us and jam with us. Yes, of course. You have a page, right? So guys, check out Truett and the Gang page, Facebook page. Give them some love, like, follow, subscribe, and also support their concerts because, like I said a while ago, they also have beneficiaries. So, uh, technically, we're not helping the bands, we are helping the beneficiaries. Well, of course, through the bands. Yeah, thank you. So, speaking of that, we would like to thank our artists' friends for supporting us as well. The Eager Dreamers. They've been doing a lot of stuff to raise funds for Giane and for Maiden and also other beneficiaries. They have been amazing. Thank you. And we would also like to thank our friends, Kyle from Kai Kai TV, John Sawak, Rocky Bellino, and of course, Selena Joyce. They do have individual Facebook pages and YouTube channels. So please follow, like their pages, and also subscribe on YouTube. because, well, obviously that's really gonna help them, and it would give them uh, more capacity, the ability to reach out to more people, and the capacity to help more people. And also, of course, follow and subscribe to the Igorot Sounds channel. So we have a YouTube channel. Please follow that. And also mine. Subscribe to my channel. It's The Real Christine. Alright. Kanta ako? Bakit ako kakanta? It has been raining a lot. So, me singing would be a disaster. Besides, like I told Steve, he's in the family, they got all the singing genes. Like, when God gave away voices, the singing voices, they were awake, and I was probably sleeping somewhere, or I don't know where I was, but they all got it. So, I do not have the powers to do that. Okay. Well, alright, I think for now, those are the updates that we have. And hopefully next time, we'd have more people join us. No, he's joking. He owns all the... Just fall in love again. Next time when I'm ready. Steve got all the voice. Oh, but next time, maybe we should do a live collaboration on Facebook. We can do StreamYard so you guys can sing. You guys can sing online. We've done that before. We've done StreamYard before, and we shared it on Facebook Live. I think we can do that. It would be great. It would be a great collaboration for everybody. Alright? Well, I guess none of our friends are joining us tonight. I mean, well, thank you for joining me. But for now, I think that is all we have. And next time, Jessa will tell us about a different topic. She'll be talking about a different topic for everybody. So thank you for joining me. And once again, if you'd like to listen to some updates, or if you want to know more about Maiden and Giane, please do check out our page. Of course, follow, like our page. The Igorot Sounds 2021, everything is here. Everything is posted. All the videos, all the updates are here. And also, yesterday I announced about Miracle Feet Benguet. Do check them out on Facebook. So they help out people or children who are club feet. And it's for free. It's totally for free. So I hope you guys check them out. Alright. So thank you once again, you guys. And, well, unfortunately, I'm not ready to sing. Maybe next time. But next time, we will do a live show. I think that would be a great idea. Yeah? And we'll have Steve and Jessa hang out with us. So thank you so much. And good night, guys. Take care.